Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Jaraci Cup 14 game that will take my mind off of the fact that I haven't finished the Boomer Slayers review. That's what it's all about. This is going to be between AGameAnx and MarchWaden here. Probably at this point looking like the two favorites for Group A. So let's see who wins. Probably A-Game has got to be the favorite here, but you never know. He's been doing weird stuff, pathing salvagers out to the corner of the map, so you might not get away with that against MarchWaden. And yeah, that's true that we've cast 3 games from Group A, but that's the order they were played in. Group A's just been on top of it, so good on them. Sandskimmer Fab from MarchWaden very, very early here. Retires the base printer. Doesn't smoke it. Terrible. And it's going to be ref mode for A-Game. We'll see if he does this thing again, where last time he had moved these RU salvagers over here to the second base to do CU mining for him. And I was mentioning, I've actually just been doing this with 5. And then, you know, you take the RU miner over here and long distance mine CUs with him, but you don't even need him on the main base, I think is how I've been doing it. Either that or maybe you just get Sandskimmer Fab and then queue up another salvager. This time though, if you remember the series against Houston, he left, well actually both of them onto the CU pile over here. This time he's going to leave 1 on RUs, so it's going to be a little bit different than last time. It's still going to be a rush though, so A-Game will have to defend. So it's just as well he's got Sandskimmer Fab queued up here. Do not want to be too greedy when you're going ref mode or else you'll just die. And it's going to be Assault Chips, the tech for MarchWaden. Let's see what he can get done here. Playing on a bad setup, it's always a little scary to rush because you know that, you've got kind of a disadvantage microing out in the field here. No fear from MarchWaden, I like it. And again, you want to try and hit those salvagers immediately if you can, but at this point, seeing a salvage or a Sandskimmer out, I would be fighting that instead. This salve here is going to get the quick drop off. Does die, but it costs him a Sandskimmer. So we'll see if it's worth it. I mean, the idea is that, you do lose a little bit of the sting of your attack here, but at the same time, you got a salvager, so maybe it's what you wanted. Assault Chips are building already. Bit of awkward movement here with the carrier and the PC trying to find their way into their respective spots. Really, the PC wants to go back to the base right now, I think, but yeah, I don't know. It's getting cyberbullied, that's what's happening to it. Oh, Sandskimmers are gonna fall here too to the Assault Chip, which popped out. And like I said in that game with Houston, like, this kind of stuff adds up. This is actually a big problem, so. Oh, and the scanner died. Oh, you can't come back from that. When I'm in this kind of situation, I really want to get tech, but it's not easy to do. You know what I mean? And often you have to fight these things just using carrier power and good positioning. But the Sandskimmers really can contribute, it's just if they do, you end up opening a vacuum over here on the main base. Maybe with some det pack play you can make something miraculous happen here, but like he's already lost 1. 1 salvager, that is. It's gonna trade 1 for 1 on the skims here, so MarchWaden's putting a lot of pressure on. This is great, actually. Second base is not going to be filled until like the end of time here. Still no armor for MarchWaden. I think at this point it'd be really valuable to pick this up. A lot of the damage you're taking is from this unpowered carrier anyway, and then a lot of Sandskimmers, so. But MarchWaden is really hurting in here. Unfortunately, skims are looks like gonna feed in right now. And A-Game with some A-Game micro there, alright. It's not gonna lose his Sandskimmer either. Railgun Fab is coming out. That's good, but he's gonna need, railguns on the field. Yeah, he agrees. This ain't going anywhere. And A-Game GG's out. It's a 4-minute victory for MarchWaden on Firebase Krill. Alright. Nice. I said A-Game was probably the favorite. I mean, look at this. MarchWaden takes game 1. Excellently done. Excellently done. He makes it look easy, but let me tell you guys, it's not. It's not. And that, of course, would be MarchWaden's pick, so we're going to move on to A-Games now. Factions stay the same, but it's going to be Canyon Outpost. You know, honestly, I think so far, in all of the series that we've watched, like, one player has, like, his map. Like, A-Game's map is Canyon Outpost. He's picked that 2 for 2 now. And MarchWaden's map is Firebase Krill. He's picked that 2 for 2. Wait, what? Really? What? Oh, it's true. You ruined everything, man. You ruined everything. Okay, it's still true, though, that Houston's map is Shallows. He's picked that 2 for 2, alright? Dang it, man. I like making narratives, you know, just blowing out of the water. Darn. I can pretend that that's true, what I was saying. Looks like it's gonna be a rush again here. Sandscare Fab coming out from MarchWaden as he moves out across the map. Fleet Cap 4-5 would have been kind of weird there. But A-Game this time is going to match with a bit of aggro himself. He's moving that PC out, he's building skims. These two are not going to meet each other on the bridge, though. This could get a little bit interesting. MarchWaden with a bit more focus on salvagers here. You can see he's got 7, A-Game has 5, but as a result, not as many skims out. And that could mean everything here, but you know, the mobility support is pretty nice to have as well. You manage to get the skims with a little bit more speed, it can help you maneuver. It's only 8% at level 1. It's still like half the value of Sandskimmer rating, which would bring the speed up to 160, so that's worth thinking about. Pings go down, and here's the question for A-Game. Do I want to go back and respond to it, or do I want to stay out there? Looks like what he's going to do is just bring this one skim here to be annoying over on that side. I like it, and then I'll bring the rest of them over here with the PC. MarchWaden would love to take this game. He would love to take this game. Because then you're, you know, top seed in Group A guaranteed. It's going to start with a 1v1 here. Or 1-for-1 here, but MarchWaden's kind of stuck in and he doesn't have the numbers. Still, though, they're trading 2 for 2. So far, he's trading pretty even, but eventually this is going to break. Doesn't quite have the numbers to keep up this fight. Uh-oh, and this guy going to get singled out as well. Oh, now it's all falling apart all of a sudden. Uh-oh. I'm looking at a 6 versus 0 right now. That ain't good. Make it 7. Ouch. And that's probably going to be a dead PC. This was a quick series, I'll tell you that much. Yep. MarchWaden's going to GG up. A-Game's like, okay, yeah, you can beat me in 4 minutes, but I'll beat you in 3, alright? Not even quite. Look at this. 241. Gosh dang, what the heck? Is this gonna go onto YouTube as like a 7-minute long video? Well, that was a series. Hey, there's no salvagers on like the extraction zone. I'm proud of you, A-Game. I'm proud of you. Wow. Alright, well that happened. Thanks for watching. We'll move on to the next one.